Miss McClendon, a third grade teacher, will be presenting a multiplication strategy called tape diagrams. Tape diagrams are visual models, boys and girls, and parents, that are an effective problem solving strategy. When solving word problems, students will benefit from working through a sequence of steps developed to help them organize their thinking and identify an equation that would be helpful. They should be able to construct a visual representation of the known and unknown quantities and their relationships in the problem. Using models helps students to transition to the abstract steps of generating an equation to solve the problem. Okay, so I'm going to model using the tape diagram strategy. Okay, so what does each part in the equation represent? The first number represents the number of groups. The second number represents the number in each group. And of course, this number over here represents the total number of objects, or the product, which is the answer to the multiplication equation. Now we just need to move our representations to the tape diagram. So the total number of objects would be up top, the number of groups would be at the bottom, and then the number in each group would be here. Okay, and this is the tape diagram. Okay, each number in the multiplication equation has a designated spot on the tape diagram. So let's practice one. Carly bakes cookies for the bake sale at school. She fills 6 plates of cookies, and each plate has 10 cookies on it. How many cookies did Carly bake all together? Use a tape diagram and multiplication sentence to find the answer. Okay? So here we would put the total number of cookies up here. Number of cookies on each plate we would put here, and then the number of plates. So let's look at our problem very carefully and see where we're going to put the information that we know and the information that we don't know. Okay, so I'm going to use a scribble tool here. All right, so I like to use a strategy that's called the cubes method. The C stands for circle the numbers in the word problem. The U stands for underline the question. The B stands for draw a box around the keywords that tells you what operation to do. And then the E, you evaluate and you write a sentence for S. Cubes, C-U-B-E-S. Circle the number, which is C. U, underline the question. B, draw a box around the keywords. E, evaluate what you're going to do. S, write the answer in a sentence. Okay, so Carly bakes cookies for the bake sale at school. She fills 6 plates of cookies, and each plate has 10 cookies on it. Okay, let's make this bigger. Zoom in here. Okay, move it over here. Okay, so she fills 6 plates of cookies. Each plate has 10 cookies on it. And the question is, how many cookies did Carly bake all together? Okay, so right now we can see that we don't know the total number of cookies. That is the unknown. That is the unknown. Okay, so we will put a variable there. Okay, X. We don't know what X is. And let's make an X. Okay. All right, so that's our variable. We don't know that, but we do know how many cookies on each plate. Okay, right here it tells us each plate has 10 cookies on it. Okay, so we're going to use a text box and we're going to put okay, 10 here. See if we can move that up. Okay, and let's change the color of it so it pops and we can really see it. Let's change it to red. Okay, so let's do this. Let's Control C to copy and Control V to paste. Okay, so we have 10 here. We have 10 here. Okay, Control V. We have 10 here. Okay, and let's make this where we can see the whole screen. Okay, Control V and Control V. Okay, so we see we have 10 cookies on each plate, and we know that there are 6 plates. She fills 6 plates of cookies. So the 6 would come down here. Use my scribble tool here. 6. Okay. Okay, so we don't know how many cookies. So we know that's going to be X over here. Okay. Use my scribble tool. Okay, that's going to be X. Okay, and we know that there are 6 plates. 6 plates, and there's 10 cookies on each plate. Okay, so 6 times 10 equals X. How can we figure this out? We can skip count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So Carly baked 60 cookies. That would be the answer here. So X would equal 60. Okay, X would equal 60. X equals 60. So now we know what the unknown is. Okay? Let's do one more. This one says to try on your own, but we're just going to go ahead and do one more. All right. So Tom collects old-fashioned cars and keeps them in his garage. He owns 7 cars. Okay, so we can circle that number. We know he owns 7 cars, and each car has 4 wheels. Each car has 4 wheels. So how many wheels does Tom have all together from his old-fashioned cars? Let's underline the question. How many wheels does Tom have all together from his old-fashioned cars? Okay. And we're going to use a tape diagram and multiplication sentence to find the answer. Okay, so our tape diagram is blank here. Okay, it's blank. Okay, it feels like something is missing right down here. Let's see if we can add something. We're missing something here. Okay, let's move these up. Okay, so that was the 7 cars, and then the 4 wheels in each one. Let's move this up to make sure that underlines the question there. Okay. So we need another box here at the bottom. Put a text box right here. All right. Okay, and we need our equation. Okay, so let's put that right. Let's put it down here then. So we'll have blank times blank equals blank. Okay, and remember, the first number represents the number of groups. Okay, so that would be the number of cars, and then the number of each group, okay, the number of wheels, okay, for us to see what we're going to do here. All right, let me move this down. Okay, my number's up here. But we just did this problem, so we're not going to worry about that. We're going to keep going. All right, let's keep going here. Okay, so here would be the total number of objects we don't know. Okay, the number in each group, we know that. Okay, so let's divide this tape diagram up. He owns 7 cars and each car has 4 wheels. Okay, so we're going to divide this up into 7. Make a line. Okay, so we got 1, 2, just trying to split it up here. Let's see, let's make it even as possible. Okay, so that's 2, 3. Okay, move that up. That would be 4. And then 5. 6, 7. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, so the number in each group. Okay, these are our cars. These are the 7 cars. Okay. Those are the 7 cars. Okay, so that would come down here. Where's my box? My box deleted. All right, I have to put another text box down here. Okay, so this would be 7 cars that will go there. Okay, and then the total, how many wheels would go up here in the box? How many wheels would go here? Okay, so we would type that there. Total number of wheels. Okay, we don't know that yet, but we know the number. Okay, we know that each car has 4 wheels. Okay, so let's put that here. Each car 4 wheels. Wheels on each car. That's what I could type right there. Wheels on each car. Wheels on each car. Let's make this small so it will fit. Okay, wheels on each car. We have that. So let's copy it. It looks like it doesn't want to copy for me. Control C. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, Control V. Control V, Control V, Control V. Okay, wheels on each car. Let's move them over. One more. Okay, so we know the wheels on each car would be 4. So let's insert a text box here. Okay, Control C, Control V. Wait a minute. Just want to copy this box. Okay, it still wants to copy the text. So, all right, so we know that's 4. Let's see if it copies it now. Control C, Control V. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 4, 4, 4 here, 4 over here on the tape diagram, 4 over here, and 4 over here. Okay, so the number of cars we have is 7, so that would be our first number over here. Okay, so 7 would go there. Okay, and then the number of wheels on each car would be 4. Okay, and 7 groups of 4, if we skip count, 4 and 4 more is 8, and 4 more is 12, and 4 more is 16, 4 more is 20, 4 more is 24, 4 more would be 28. So 7 times 4 would be 28. So the total number of wheels equals 28. Okay, so how many wheels does Tom have altogether from his old-fashioned cars? Tom has 28 wheels, and we can type our answer as a sentence right here. Tom has 28 wheels all together, period. And that's how we use the tape diagram. I hope this information is helpful.